bottom of the first. And now it's going to be Dwight Leroy. And that is downstairs. 1-0. A little out front there as he swings through it.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And there's a ball. Just off the outside edge.
Full count.
In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Enrique Bradfield Jr. stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. So 2 balls and no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Squirts away a little bit.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Full count.
Leroy leads off second with nobody out. Struck him out looking.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Gunnar Henderson in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Jimenez. And there's 2 down. Here's Tyler O'Neill.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0 to count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Next offering is in for a strike.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
Santander in position. Makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Baltimore, now it's the rookie DH, Abraham Goldberg. Well struck right field. And it's gone. He nails one out to right. His 18th home run of the season. It's 1-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Goldberg back to work. Line drive. Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Adley Rutschman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next offering is downstairs.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
And now 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king. But I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So digging in, Heston Kjerstad. Now one missed. Rutschman on at second with two down. And that drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Colton Cowser. Cowser, a strong-armed right fielder, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And that one is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Shortened a bunt and missed it. And the count is 1-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Dwight Leroy. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. And that is out of play. And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. Check swing, called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. Out to short. Sweeney slings to first in time. Enrique Bradfield Jr. now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Gordon. Get it. A solo shot. His 4th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Henderson batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. This one in the air. Barker should have this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And there's one down. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill. And the first pitch misses for ball. Ball 1.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. That one fouled off. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is outside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And misses inside.
Full count.
Now fly ball to right center. And George makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. Here's Adley Rutschman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Jimenez tosses to first.
He's out.
Rutschman retired. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's in there. That's strike 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Harris steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Heston Kjerstad, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's the strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Kjerstad checks. Swing, appeal to third, didn't go. Outside low. The count now 2-2. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one drifts inside. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Kirk to first. In time. So the drop third strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And the first offering is not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Tap foul at the plate. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Feel that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
So up next, Eflin a move to first, and he's back in there. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Save. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year. That's way outside. And it's 2-2. Goldberg leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. On the ground right side, Mountcastle steps on the bag for 1. The tag gets him, and it's a double play. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jorge Lopez.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
In the air, right field, Cowser hauls it in for the out. Goldberg was really productive. Abraham Goldberg ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the first and second, 2 outs. Goldberg getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Goldberg matched a homer in his last game. Swinging a foul out of play. That's downstairs and outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two on, two outs. Chop to third. Takes it to the base for the force out. Third out. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the top of the fourth. And now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH, Abraham Goldberg. Fastball is outside.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Goldberg went deep in his most recent game. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. In the air, right side. Kerstead on his way over. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. 1 gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Abraham Goldberg. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. With the tying run on at first. And we're in the top of the 8th. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Goldberg extended the hitting streak in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse, even though they got the win.
Abraham Goldberg, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. First and second. No outs. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball left side, could be two. There's one. Over to first, safe. And now, Abraham Goldberg. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A two-run homer. It's 2-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it, and circled the bases.
What a stop. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Tyler O'Neill. Out to short. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. 1 out and a runner at second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
The shortstop takes the ball. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories? That stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there.
And a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here is James McCann. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. And now for the Jays, Abraham Goldberg. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. So up next, Abraham Goldberg. Fly ball to right. Holiday racing over to make the catch.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, James McCann.
Goldberg was a big contributor for them in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Abraham Goldberg looking to extend his unbelievable 30-game hitting streak in this one. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Abraham Goldberg. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Blackburn back to work. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 1-0. Singy, that's now 30 consecutive games with a hit for him.
And what a cool way to step into the 30s with a boom. He's pretty much a can't miss at bat right now.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
This kid always seems to make something happen, and that's a great way to have a long career. Every team
and there's a fly ball deep right field, and it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
So up next for Toronto, Abraham Goldberg. He's got a couple homers already. So can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty. Locked in right now at the dish.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one. So I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back.
Move to first, and he's back safely. Goldberg off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Cionel Perez up and throwing. Sims warming up as well. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So 1 hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 due up. Now it's going to be Abraham Goldberg. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. First and second, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. The tying run at the plate. Out to short. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Goldberg really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Cracked a pair. Abraham Goldberg, fresh off an impressive. And next for Toronto, Abraham Goldberg. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Runner in scoring position. Now they've got him in a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out. Man at first, one away. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out. Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. Here's the Toronto catcher. Oviedo checks the runner. Goldberg back on a dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch is high. And the throw out at third.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the eighth inning. Swing and a pop-up. York gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Goldberg kept the hitting streak going in this one. 3 hits in this. Abraham Goldberg with a blend of raw. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Lawrence Butler.
the right fielder, Lauren Butler.
And that one is downstairs. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Clase moving under it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Butler matched a homer in his last game. To third, Harris. On to first. One out in the top of the first. Jared Triolo, the next Pirate to hit. And he takes a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Brian Reynolds here. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people.
Kicks and fires.
That's the ball.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rivera makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, O'Neal Cruz. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Not in time. He's safe. Cruz into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. And that's through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And it remains 2-2. Line drive and foul ball. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. The throw, tag, and he's out. Inside, now 2-0.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
There's a swing and a miss.
Ball 3. Full count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the rookie DH. Abraham Goldberg. On the ground. Peguero fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Nick York.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
York, 23 years old. He's usually in the outfield, but today he's starting at third. Varsho hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Liover Peguero getting ready to hit. In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Henry Davis, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball. The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cut on and lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Goldberg back to work. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Puts a bunt down. Fires over to Guerrero. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Clase makes the grab, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a white.
And that's a base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 out, base is empty. The other way. And base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Throw over to first.
He saved.
On the ground, a second, might be two. Good feed, that's one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're headed to the fifth. We're tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fires over to Guerrero. One away here in the fifth. Sawinski, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Nick York, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses.
1 ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Pirates, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back, top of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Peguero, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
At 9. That pitch is in for a strike. Now he breaks his back, and a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Flied to right his first time.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Next offering is downstairs. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
It's in and out of his glove, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Jared Triolo now at the plate. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Fought off foul. Davis on at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 strikes.
Next pitch is downstairs. Action in the pen down there. Justin Topa getting loose out there. Bednar getting cranked up as well. Snap throw to third. He'll score easily, and it's 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. The Pirates in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's 2 for 2. That's in there, and that is strike 1. The Pirates down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Next one misses, and a full count now. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Came inside with that. two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, you got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays,
Abraham Goldberg next up for the Blue Jays. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one.
No. That the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here. You've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The other way, he's got it, and there's 2 away. Goldberg was really productive at the plate in this one. Put in some good innings on the mound as well. Abraham Goldberg. Abraham Goldberg next up for the Blue Jays. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a
runner takes off, swing and a miss. And the throw, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
2 out, space is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first with it. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Pirates 2 and the Jays nothing. Man at first, 1 away.
Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Abraham Goldberg.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees. Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. There's 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Walter Barco.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
Designated hitter, Abraham Goldberg.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog. 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark. And now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
And they'll do it again. on and missed, struck him out, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Goldberg strung that hitting streak out for another game.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, Shane McClanahan. What do you look for here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And the 1-0. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball, that's down.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Way high. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Alex Bregman. Fastball for a strike. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Rafael Devers.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And ball one. Duran, the runner at second with one away.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Man at second. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a full count.
3-2.
Runner at second here, one gone. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Now batting Tristan Casas. And it's fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That misses off the outside edge.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And a ground ball to first, and that's a fair ball. And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
Big RBI for him right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's the shortstop, Trevor Story. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Runners are at the corners, one away. In the air, right field, low, ranging after it. Makes the grab, runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go, nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat, got the job done.
So 2 down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And a curve misses outside, ball one. Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Red Sox 2, the Rays nothing. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ground ball, Casas. He steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The skipper's loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Brandon Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one lifted to left. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Drew Rasmussen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one's in there. 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a man aboard. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. Just missed. Red Sox leading it by 2. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Palacios moving under this one. And there's one away.
Batting up, the center fielder, number 3, Cedar Rafaela.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Ball one, no strikes.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Palacios makes the play, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. Singled and scored his first time. Pickoff throw, and he's back in easily. Clips the outside corner. 0-1. Red Sox by 2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul.
One ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you get hurt.
Ripped to short. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and starting in this one, Logan Gilbert. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Robles hauls it in, and there's one away. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in for a strike.
One ball. Keep straight.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two gone.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
So digging in, Wyatt Langford. And first offering is fouled off. Langford hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick in 2023.
That's a ball.
There's a strike at the knees, and the count is 1-2. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Rangers go down quickly there. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Seattle, our starting pitcher in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Fires over to first. And a quick out, number one. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you've got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact, I think they'll have a much better shot against it.
Just missed. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022, for Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. The pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Gilbert back to work. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot. It's 1-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Gilbert won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Gregory Santos.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Adolis Garcia. Swings through that.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one is inside. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Little chopper rolls foul. One and two now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Josh Young. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Evan Carter stepping in for the Rangers. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers going up against the Kansas City Royals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway, towing the slab in today's game, Seth Lugo. How about a scouting report on him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And here is Marcus Semien. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. So now it's Corey Seager.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Laser could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next up for Texas, Wyatt Langford. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still one away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Jack Peterson. First pitch misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out. That's inside. And that's ball two.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3-0.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Kicks and fires. And they're all loaded up.
Take the base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now here is Adolis Garcia. Golden opportunity right here. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number two.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there, and I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Josh Young up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That just misses.
Outside.
Yeah, that's ball two.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Late swing, fouled off. Two outs. Fought off foul.
Finish him.
Liner, and this could be trouble. One run's in. Two runs are in.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And the Royals manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Seth Lugo gives way. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Chris Stratton.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
So two down, and the batter now, Evan Carter. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score two. Line drive. And that gets down into the gap. One runs in. A second scores as well. Not in time. It's a double. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And a strike in there.
0-1.
Carter at second with 2 down. That one misses. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. John Schreiber getting ready to go. Serpa warming up as well. Man on second, 2 down. Missed with a changeup. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a little high.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position and makes the grab. And that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 4, KC coming to bat. Back here with my pal Singy. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
And now the DH, Jonathan India. And first offering is fouled off. Stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the plate and takes high there.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Saying they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play
with this organization and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
2 out, space is empty. Missed inside with the curve. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. KC down in order. They're down 4-0. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. John Schreiber. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That one fouled off. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. For Marcus Semien, probably the biggest adjustment and improvement he's made has been on defense. Semien made 35 errors as a shortstop in 2015 with the Athletics. And by the time 2021 came around, he won a Gold Glove with the Blue Jays. And another ball. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Outside, that's
outside. There's a strike. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Late swing, foul to the left. Schreiber measures 6 feet 2 inches, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Not even close there. 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning.
it. So stream it at your own discretion. Every answer question. Investment in your own protection. They be like black. Well, who knew we'd be receiving a new you?
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, this might be my favorite ballpark in the game.
Just looking out over the bay, seeing the boats in the water. Beautiful ballpark, a great atmosphere. Don't get it twisted. San Francisco Giants fans, bring it.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Today's starting pitcher, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 105.
And a foul ball.
That's ball two.
There's a strike at the knees. And the count is even, 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hard hit left side. Jump throw across his body. Got him. Nice play. Now the number 2 hitter, Dylan Cruz. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. Move to first.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That clips the zone. It's 0-1. And a base hit on a line. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Cruz over at second. Wood over at first with 1 away. Two on, 1 out. On the ground. And that's just foul.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
And that's downstairs.
And the count 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Hot shot to third. Chapman over to first in time. And that is the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Now it's the Giants' turn. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And today on the hill, Mackenzie Gore. What do we have on him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
We go to the bottom of the first, and now Jung-Hoo Lee. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball there. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald.
This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. There's a strike. Inside. Going to count 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Willie Adames stands in. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and a base hit right there.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Oh, and he hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, two outs. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Hit in the air out to center field. Young drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple scoreless after one. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Rogers.